We've got a lot going on when it talks about careers today.
That's right. Okay, we're going to tell you about one career where there's some big money. Have you ever thought about being an auctioneer?
Well, if you're interested in learning auction chatter and moving merchandise, we've got you covered this morning.
Paige is live in Dallas.
1600, 17 there, everybody, 18, 18, 19, 1900 on a bid, 19, now 2, and 2100 on a bid, now 22, now 23, now 24, 25, now 2600 on a bid, now 27, now 2800, now 29, now 3.
Because I'm going to introduce you to the auctioneer extraordinaire from the Texas Auction Academy to tell us more. How are you?
Good morning, Paige.
I'm so happy to be here. The Texas Auction Academy. I'm surprised to even know something like this exists. But this is something where you're actually training auctioneers to go out and to do so many different types of auctions, which there are so many across the country.
Yeah, we're a handful of schools that specialize in training people to be auctioneers and be in the auction profession.
All right, is there big money in that? I mean, can people earn a living being an auctioneer?
Absolutely. You know, it's like anything else. It's what you put into it. The people that work the hardest are the most successful, and you know, everybody is an individual here. So there's varying degrees of success.
All right, well, I want to hear how you do the auction chant, and I want you to start them with the chant, but let them go, because I know your mic is, I want our viewers to be able to hear the audience do it. So start them with the chant to see how the whole process of that auction speak starts.
Well, we do some tongue twisters. We do rubber baby buggy bumper, rubber baby buggy bumper, rubber. Tommy a tatum stick 2 T's, time to the top of 2 tall trees. Tommy a tatum stick 2 T's, time to the top of 2 tall trees. Betty bought some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. So she bought a bit of better butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter better. So it's better. Betty bought a bit of better butter.
Wow. Wow. That is impressive. How long does it take to kind of get to that ability to do that type of auction speak?
Well, we try to have them practice before they get here. And so when they get here, we've only got 8 days, 9 days to get them prepared. So it's intense. There's long days. They're wore out when they get through. But it's basically an 8-day school. So we get them and get them out. We get their required hours by the state, because there is a diploma at the end if they pass the test. And then they take the state test. So here in Texas. And the other states have different rules.
Well, and I'm looking around the room here, and I can see that there's a wide variety of people, and you really are able to teach people from all walks of life and all ages.
Well, I like to say we have everybody from bankers to truck drivers to attorneys. We've had comedians come to auction school, and a lot of people in the different technology areas, you know, whether they've been with Dell for forever or whatever the technology company they happen to be in. A lot of times they've been waiting their whole life to do something and kind of come out and be successful in something else or try something else.
That's really exciting, because you can have a particular affinity or an interest in the field, and then you can use this different type of skill in a completely different way.
Well, and the neat thing about it is you can be a full-time auctioneer, right, or you can own a company, or you can go call auctions at a car auction or something, right, like that. So you can be a bid caller, you can be a business owner, you can do it on weekends, right, you can do it, you know, all week. It's what you want to do.
What you want to put into it. All right. Also, I understand that there's a difference in the style of auctions. Say, like if you're auctioning a house versus if you're auctioning an automobile. Can you tell me how that process works? I'm going to step on this side of you.
Sure. All right. Well, when we're selling a home, you have to slow down your cadence and your chant. So it'd be something like this. All right, here we go. North Dallas home, $1 million, $1 million bid here. Now $1 million, $1 million, now $1 million 2, now $1 million 3, $1 million 3, now 4, now $1 million 5, now $1 million 6, now $1 million 6, now $1 million 7, $7 million 8, now $1 million 8, and then we'd say sold $1.7 million. Bidder number 907.
That's a big old house.
That's a nice home.
All right, now talk about like the cars. What's the difference between that and the cars?
It's really fast.
Right.
You can sell it in 20 seconds or you can sell it in 1 minute. Here we go. What do you say? Now, but I get 5,000, 55, but I get 52 and a half, 55, 57 and a half, 6, now 62 and a half, 65, 67 and a half, 7,000, 7, now 72 and a half, 75, and 8,000, 8, 8,500, 9, now 9,500. Sold.
So what do you call these gentlemen that are doing that?
Well, we call them different things. Depends on who they are. Typically, we would call them ringmen in auction school, because they're working the ring, because there's in livestock and things of that nature. Now, at other events, you'd call them bid spotters or bid assistants.
All right, and speaking of your great bid spotter over here, in fact, you would call him a champ.
I would call him a champ. This is Doug Bradford.
Hi, Doug.
He is the current Texas State Champion ringman.
That's fantastic. So you graduated from the Texas Auction Academy, and off you went with your career. How has your life changed since you've become an auctioneer?
I've gotten to travel, I've gotten to meet celebrities, I make money, and I get to help people solve their problems, raise a lot of money for a lot of great causes.
You don't have to call call me a celebrity. I mean, I'm not going to say that. You wouldn't have to go that far. But has it really made an impact in your life in a very, very positive way?
Yes, it has. I've been able to do something I love that I've got passion for. It's my personality, and I love doing it.
All right, guys, thank you so much. We're going to wrap up this interview. How should we wrap it up in style?
Okay, well, let's just do the basic chant.
All right, do it.
All right, $5 bid, now 10, now 10. Will you give me 10?
Now, if you want more information about Texas Auction Academy, I encourage you to go to TexasAuctionAcademy.com for more information. For now, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
We won't be able to understand a word Paige says when she gets back here. Thanks, Paige.